Hello, good afternoon, everybody. It's lovely to be here, and we've heard some great speakers this afternoon. My name's Simon. I'm from a company called Carousel here in Dubai, and we spend a lot of time working and thinking about great processes and great technology. But I'm not here to talk about that today. I'm here to talk about something called PayItForward, which is something that's really at the heart of what I think about. It's about how do we do great things in the community, and how do we use the resources of our company and the resources of the schools and colleges around us to promote great things. PayItForward is a fantastic idea. The idea is that everybody around can do small, simple acts of kindness that make both themselves feel great and the people around them. PayItForward is an idea that's been around forever, but in many cases, the first thing where people have got an understanding of the idea is that in the year 2000, an author called Catherine Ryan Hyde wrote an amazing book. It focuses on the relationship between a 12-year-old student and his teacher, and an assignment that with the permission of your teachers today, I'm going to give everybody in the room. The assignment was to simply think of an idea that would change the community and the world in which we live, and importantly, put it into action. That's at the very heart of the principle of PayItForward. And that principle in the book inspired so many people when they read it. The book found its way to Hollywood, and Hollywood producers read the book, commissioned a screenplay, and created a film that was very successful. It went to DVD, and as soon as it hit the DVD market, people all around the world really bought into the idea of it and fell in love with this principle. There's a stunning gentleman called Charlie Johnson who's in the States, and he watched the movie and was truly inspired by the movie. He's an incredibly inspirational guy, ran a huge organization, and thought, actually, I want to do great. I want to do really, really good deeds. So he left the business that he was in, even though he was so successful at running it, and has now created a worldwide foundation called the PayItForward Foundation. And it inspires adults and young people alike to do good deeds in everywhere that they live. It doesn't matter whether you're in America, Europe, Asia, or here in Dubai. There are people all over the world this moment that are doing PayItForward activities and inspiring the people around them. PayItForward is a really, really great idea. Charlie and I were chatting a couple of days ago about my speech today. And I was talking to him about some really amazing stories. And he was telling me some things that really shocked me. And one of them I'm going to share with you today. He explained that one of the universities took an environment where people were doing PayItForward on a daily basis. And the university lecturers really wanted to understand the impact of PayItForward on the people themselves. So they got a group of people like we are today, and he put them into two groups, Group A here and Group B over here. Each of them got a small envelope with $5, and they were told to do a task. The $5 to the group on this side of the room, those students went to Starbucks and bought themselves a cup of coffee. But the other group had the same money, and in the front of the envelope it said, give this to somebody you don't know. And so they would give it to somebody else, and at the end of the day, they would all get back together at the end of the day. Well, the group that bought themselves a cup of coffee, their day hadn't really changed. It was just a cup of coffee and it was great. However, the second group, it changed their day completely. They felt really good about themselves. Their day was a bit brighter, a bit better. And they found that that small, tiny act of kindness spurred them on to do other things. We're in a school today, so I'm going to suggest that everybody thinks of small things to do. I'm going to give some examples. So, first of all, there's lots of people in the room. I'd like you all to turn to your neighbour and just smile. It's an amazingly great thing. It makes you feel good about yourselves. That's an act of PayItForward. You can do other things like take a 5 dirham note, pop it on the vending machine and say, your next snack's on me. Just imagine the feeling that the person walking up is going to experience. Wow, Yes, thank you. And they'll do something else as well. It doesn't have to be a big thing. In truth, it's better if it's tiny, tiny things. We love PayItForward. We've got some bracelets. The bracelets are a stunning idea. We'll be giving those out at the end of the talk today. Please put one on. And it's a great thing to do. It's a reminder. Do a good thing every day. Give the bracelet to somebody else. Tell them the story and the principles behind PayItForward so they can do a good deed. And together, everybody in this room, everybody in this community can do and change the world. And it only takes 2 seconds. Thank you so much.